Hello friends, and today we are going to learn about how to identify the order of matrix. First of all, let us try to understand what is the order of matrix. What do we understand by the term order of matrix? So order of matrix basically means the parameter which tells us like how many rows and columns are there in a matrix. Okay, so by the order of matrix we can say if a matrix has m rows and n columns. Okay, suppose if a matrix has m rows and n columns. Okay, suppose m and n is any natural number. Okay, so if a matrix has m rows and n columns, then we can say that that matrix has an order of m by n. Okay, we always write the number of rows first and then follow it by the number of columns. So order of matrix simply, like in simple terms we can say, tells us about the dimension, or you can say in layman's term like the size of matrix. Okay, but normally we don't say size of matrix. Okay, we just say like the order of matrix, which means it tells us about how many rows and how many columns are there in a matrix. Okay, so in this example that I've taken over, I've taken a few very simple matrices. Okay, and together we'll just go through this. Okay, this is a very short video, it's not going to be a lengthy one. So let's see this very first matrix. Okay, this matrix you see has how many rows? First of all, so row is always like we go from left to right. Okay, this is the first row, you see the second row. Okay, and the third row. So there are three rows. Okay, 1 2 3. So we can put 3 in the first box. Okay, fine. And how many columns are there? We're gonna find that this the row column is from top to bottom. Okay, like vertically. Row is horizontally, you see, horizontally, and the column we take it like vertically. Okay, 1 column, 2 column, and 3 columns. So this is 3 in the column box. So this is basically, we can say this matrix, let's name it like, suppose randomly, let's say matrix A. Okay, if this matrix is A, so this matrix A is of the order 3 by 3. Okay, 3 by 3. One more interesting fact about this matrix is that any matrix which has the same number of rows and columns, we call it as a square matrix. Okay, so this is square matrix, because the number of rows and columns here is same. So in short we can say matrix A is a square matrix of order 3. Okay, is a square matrix of order 3. We don't say 3 by 3 when the number of rows and column is same. Okay, we can simply say it is a square matrix. Okay, square matrix. Okay, and we normally name the matrix by a capital letter. Okay, so we say matrix A is a square matrix of order 3. Okay, order 3. Why? Because it is 3 by 3 matrix. So in short we say square matrix of order 3. If a matrix has only, like if a square matrix has suppose n rows and n columns. Okay, so we can say in short a square matrix of order n. Okay, square, any matrix is, suppose if it has n rows and n columns. Okay, so in short we say it as a square matrix of order n. Okay, got it? So now let's move to the next very simple example. Okay, so let's say this simple example, this matrix, now let's say this is matrix B. Okay, so if this is a matrix B, so we say here that this matrix has how many rows? 1 and 2. So there are 2 rows. Okay, 2 rows. How many columns? We find there is only 1 column. Okay, so we say only 1. So this is actually, this is matrix B. Okay, so matrix B is actually a matrix of order 2 by 1. Okay, we read it 2 by 1. Sorry, and that means basically this is actually a matrix which is only 1 column. So any matrix which is only 1 column is known as a column matrix. Okay, so this is a column matrix of order 2 by 1. We can say matrix B is actually what? A column matrix. Why a column matrix? Because it is only 1 column. Okay, so matrix B is of order 2 by 1. We can say matrix B has the order of 2 by 1. Okay, we say like 2 by 1, but we read 2 cross 1. Okay, we read it 2 by 1, but we write like 2 cross 1 like this. Okay, so now let's say this is matrix C now. Okay, so let's find its order. So this matrix C, now I guess I can give, we can do it together, okay? You tell me how many rows are there. I guess you're counting it, and I see you must have figured it out on your own. 1, 2, and 3, isn't it? There are 3 rows, okay? That's good if you got 3. So we can put 3 in the first box, which contains the number of rows, okay? And then you can also figure out how many columns are there. I guess easily you can figure out, you see, 1 column and 2 column. So if you got through 2, so that's perfect, okay? So this matrix C is a matrix which is an order of 2 by 3, okay? Or we can say C is a matrix of order 2 by 3. Matrix C is a matrix of order, my bad, I said 2 by 3, but it's actually 3 by 2, okay? 3 by 2, I said by mistake, slip of tongue. So that's actually 3 by 2 matrix, okay? So C is a matrix of order 3 by 2. Now one more big matrix, okay? Before we actually end, there's 1 and 2 more, okay? So just 2 more matrices. So let's name this matrix as matrix D, okay? So this matrix D, I want you to figure out on your own how many rows and how many columns are there, and then decide the order of this matrix, okay? So maybe you can pause this video for a second, 5 seconds, okay? And I'll give you 5, and then you can resume as soon as you're done. So I guess we have started over about what's you figured out the order of this matrix. So we can see here, like whatever the number inside doesn't matter, okay? Whatever the number is positive, negative, doesn't matter, because 0, okay? Or real numbers, rational numbers inside it, doesn't matter. But we see how many rows are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 rows, okay? 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means this is our matrix of order 5, which is a row 5 rows, and how many columns? Which are the columns vertically? Okay, 1 column, 2 column, 3 columns. So I already believe that you already have, my bad, you have figured it out, okay? So this is 5 by 3. So this matrix D is a matrix of order 5 by 3. And now finally, let's label this matrix as a matrix E, okay? So this matrix E, you tell me how many rows are there. As you can see easily, there's only 1 row, isn't it? How many rows? Only 1 row. So we can put a 1 in the first box, okay, which contains the number of rows. How many columns are there? So column is vertically, we say 1 column, 2, 3 column, 4, 5 columns. So this is the matrix which has 5 columns. So we put it here 5, okay? Don't put the 5 in the first box and then 1 in second. No, that's wrong, okay? We always put the number of rows in the first box and the number of columns after that, okay? So 5 columns. So this is a matrix E, is actually has a special name because it has only 1 row. So such matrix is known as a row matrix, okay? Row matrix. We earlier saw about column matrix. Now we come up to now we have a row matrix. So a matrix is known as a row matrix when it has only 1 row, okay? When it contains only 1 row, then such a matrix is known as row matrix. So we can say a matrix E is a row matrix of order 1 by 5. So matrix E is a row matrix of order 1 by 5, okay? Row matrix of order 1 by 5. So that's it for this video. I hope you have understood whatever we discussed in this video. Any doubts, post it in the comments, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video then. Bye bye.